Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of FTB Beyond. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day, and today we are going to dive into a mod that you guys have been telling me to dive into since, like, episode 1 of this series. And that, my friends, is Draconic Evolution. This is a very, very powerful mod. Like, extremely powerful. There are so many things in this mod that by themselves could be called OP, sort of. Like, the thing is, there's a lot of very, very powerful things in this mod. However, they're also a real pain to get to. So there's a lot of work and time involved into actually getting to those things. And what I want to start with today is I want to start with the armor, because the armor we have right now, this flux-infused armor from Redstone Arsenal, it's cool, it's alright, you can put enchantments on it, and it's certainly not bad armor, but honestly I honestly don't think there's an armor in modded Minecraft that's more powerful than the armor from Draconic Evolution. I think it is quite literally the best armor in modded Minecraft. So I love your flux-infused armor, but you're getting replaced. So let's take a look at this. Let's go to Draconic Evolution. There is a book, the Draconic Evolution Information Tablet. It's created using just some stone bricks, any of that kind of stuff, and then one piece of draconium dust. We have tons of that because you can get it from your quarry if you quarry the mining dimension, and then you can go in here and you can see all the different things. I've done some reading in the book, I've done some of the research, but this is the first time that I have ever actually done anything with Draconic Evolution, so I'm warning you now, I'm probably going to forget some of the things that I researched, because that's how it always goes, right? Like, you put all this time in to looking things up and researching things, and then when it comes down to actually do it, you're like, well, dang it, I forgot what I was supposed to do. So, yeah, that's the thing. But anyway, let's kind of take a look at a couple things. So, what we need to do, if we want to get to the armor, there are two tiers. Well, and not just the armor. There's two tiers of all the tools and weapons and armor in this mod, right? So, you've got the Wyvern tier. Or maybe it's Wyvern? I think it's Wyvern. I'm going to pronounce it Wyvern. You've got the Wyvern tier. And the Wyvern tier is kind of your still incredibly powerful, but it's like your base tier for Draconic Evolution. And then you can upgrade that to the Draconic tier, and this is your highest possible tier of armor and tools and weapons and all that kind of stuff. So ultimately, if we want to end up on the Draconic stuff, we need to start with the Wyvern stuff. Makes sense. So let's start by making the Wyvern Helm, chestplate, leggings, and boots. And they're all relatively okay to make. You got to make a Wyvern Core. Every Wyvern Core is going to require a nether star. Luckily, we have a good supply of nether stars. We're going to need a ton of these Draconic cores as well. Let's just go and make, I should have the resources to just make a stack of them right off the bat. I'm pretty sure I do. I think the biggest thing we're going to be limited on, honestly, might be diamonds. Yeah, we're running a bit low on diamonds, so hopefully we'll have enough for this, but I guess we'll find out. And then each of those different pieces, right, each of the different armor pieces also requires you have a diamond armor of the same type. So diamond helm for the Wyvern Helm and so on and so forth, right? Okay, so going back, let's just start with the Wyvern Helm. We've got the Wyvern Cores. We need to make those. Let's just toss those in here. And I think each one of these is going to require one Wyvern Core, right? Yeah. All right, so let's make 4 of those guys. Okay. Then we need the Draconium ingots, which we have a ton of, and then we need the Wyvern energy cores, which are also relatively easy. Redstone, Draconic cores. I mean, the big thing is the fact that each of those Draconic Cores is going to take a nether star, but we have a ton of nether stars. So we'll be okay. Actually, while I'm at it, what are we... Good, we're killing the Wither. I wanted to make sure that we were killing the Wither for this. Okay, so now what we should be able to do is go in here, grab our Draconium ingots, put these here and these here, and then we can make the Wyvern Helm, the Wyvern chestplate, the Diamond leggings, and the Wyvern boots. And that already is a significant armor upgrade, and it looks pretty cool. It's pretty ornate armor as well. But we can do better than that. Let's just leave those on for the moment, okay? What we really want to get into here is we really want to get into the Draconic stuff, and this is where things get a little crazy because we got to do fusion crafting, okay? And that's a thing. So yeah, a couple things we're gonna need. First and foremost, we need one of those fusion crafter thingies. I don't see it. Particle generator, dislocator. You know what? Probably fast to just do it this way. Let's go. Boop. There. Let's just make... Oh, I saw it. It's right here. There we go. We're gonna make one of these. And I'm just gonna set... That's the wrong direction. I'm just gonna set this up outside temporarily. Because having never really played around with this mod before, I don't know how much space I'm actually going to need. So we're going to set it up out here, and we'll see how much space we actually need. And then once I know how much space I'm actually going to need, then I will see about, doing something different, making a proper room for it. Okay, so let's just put this down here. Let's put that guy down. I don't think this thing actually requires any sort of power. Not the fusion crafting core itself, but we do need 9 of these basic fusion crafting injectors. Okay, and I think they need to go right here. I think, if I remember correctly. Oh. I'm pretty sure that we put them... Oh, stand on the thing, self. There we go. Pretty sure they go on there. And then, once we have that done, then we can grab some energy conduits, like so, and a flux point, like so. Hook that up to our network, and now, why have power? Maybe they only get power when you do... I did hook this up to the right network, didn't I? Ignore limit true? Yeah, this thing should be working. Okay, well, let's try and do a fusion craft thing, okay? So... if we look at Draconic Evolution, I want to make Awakened Draconium. And it looks like I do that with Draconic Cores. Do I have to do it as blocks? I think I have to do it as blocks. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Let's grab these guys. And if we look again... here, Awakened Draconium, 4 blocks. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Draconic Cores. Oh, which I actually already have in my inventory. And then we need 1 of these Dragon Hearts. Having the ability to repeatedly kill the Ender Dragon with our Woot Mob Farm is... oh, that's right. That's one of those weird things within this mod. Like, you have to do them one at a time, or it'll try to put the whole stack on there. It's a little strange. but I want to say it was 6 of these. Yeah, 6 of those. And then a Draconic Heart. Oh, and you know what? Now that I'm thinking about that, is that right? No, we need higher tier fusion crafting injectors. So actually, that's not going to work. Just kidding. Just kidding. So, in that case, we need these guys. The Wyvern thingy. We're going to need Wyvern Cores, Draconium blocks. Okay, I think that should all be pretty doable. Let's make one more of those. And then we need some diamonds, like so. And then, let's see. Draconic Cores I already have, and 1 Wyvern Core as well. So we'll put you here. I don't think it matters where you put them, like what order you put them in. Here, there, okay. And then, wait a minute. 1 Draconium block, like so. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And then finally, this guy goes in here. We hit start. Yeah, there we go. And now you can see these guys are getting power. And this thing is filling up and turning into a Wyvern Fusion crafting injector. And cool, super awesome animation. And almost done. Almost. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe. Do it. Do the thing. There we go. And there we go. We have 1 Wyvern Fusion crafting injector. We have 1. And we can put that guy... Ooh. Excuse me, my throat. We can put that guy right here. Now I need to do that 8 more times. All right, guys. I am back. It's done. I have 9 of the Wyvern Fusion crafting injectors, which means I should finally be able to make Awakened Draconium. So we need 6 of these Draconic Cores. So let's go a 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then 1 of these Draconic Hearts. And then we throw a Draconic... No? What? Tier. Wyvern. These are Wyvern tier. Yes. What am I... Why you no work? Oh, I think I have to do 4 of them. Ah, you actually have to do them 4 at a time. Okay, cool. I'm fine with that. That makes it go a lot faster, actually. Also, I've noticed it has to charge first. So it charges up all the way. These things get power, right? And then as they get power, once this thing is fully charged and it finishes its charge cycle, then and only then will it actually go into the crafting cycle where we get the super cool animation where it does all the swirlies and the things and the stuff. So that's the deal. This does seem to craft relatively quickly, though. I don't know if it's affected by like the tier of the crafting injector or whatever. Also, we don't need to set this up in a 3x3. I was reading the book a little bit more. You can set it up however you want. Well, not however you want, but however you want within a certain set of requirements. But there we go. We have ourselves 4 awakened draconium blocks. And if we look at the draconic stuff, the draconic armor that we want to get, we're probably not going to be able to get there. Because you can see we need draconic tier crafting injectors, right? We need these guys. And it is possible to get these guys, but it is also a massive pain to get these guys. So let's try a little something here, right? Let's put this guy here, because I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe, I may be wrong, but we're about to find out. I think I can do this like so. Using only those, we need 2 Wyvern Cores. That means I need another one. Wyvern Core. There we go. And let's go split those, actually. Let's go like that. And then it was an awakened block, and then we can craft this thing up. Okay? So while that's crafting, here's the deal, right? If we look at this stuff, it says it needs, I think all of this has to be done, like, I think all of the injectors have to be the Draconic tier of crafting. And some of this stuff is, like, pretty crazy if you think about it. Like, looking at this, we need Draconium ingots, the awakened Draconium ingots, right? Which we can get those relatively easily. They're still very difficult to make, but we can get them fairly easily. And then we can just put you back there, and there we go. We've got our first one. Cool. So we don't actually need the full 9x9 to make these. That's good. That's really good. Okay, but anyway, as I was saying, we need the Draconium ingots, the awakened Draconium ingots, I should say. Those are fairly easy. We can get those easily enough. The awakened cores, on the other hand, 1 awakened core is another star, 4 Wyvern Cores, and remember, the Wyvern Cores are another star each, and 4 diamonds, okay? So 1 awakened core is going to take 4 Wyvern Cores and 5 awakened Draconium ingots for 1 awakened core. Like, that is a lot. And then for each piece of armor, I need 1 awakened core, and then I also need a Draconic energy core, which means another star there, and a lot of stuff. These are all, yeah, there's a lot that goes into this. But before I can get into that, I do need to upgrade these Draconic fusion injectors right here. Or I need to upgrade these 2 Draconic fusion injectors, I should say. So we have enough of them. I don't know exactly how many I need. The largest recipe I could find was this one, and this takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to make the awakened cores. I think that's the biggest. I don't know if there's anything that requires more crafting injectors than that, but I mean, who knows? Well, I guess we'll find out. I do want to set up a room for this, though, somewhere in the base. And I don't know. We could potentially, this actually wouldn't be a bad spot for it right here. Sticking out that way. Because there's this hallway, right? What's over here? Anything? I mean, I don't need a ton of space for this. Can I... that's going to mess that up. Okay. So we can't put it there. Where did this other one come from? Oh, you know what? I know where it came from. Came from right there. Okay. So we can't put it there. What about over here? Can I don't need a lot of space. No. That's going to mess it up too. Ah, dang it. I was really hoping I could get away with that. With sneaking it in a little side room over here, but I don't think that's going to work. And over here? What's over here? What are we hitting? This guy again. Yeah. Okay. So, as much as I hate to say it, I don't think we're going to be able to put it in this hallway. That's too bad. That would have been like the perfect spot for it. We could, however, put it over here. Or, not really back there, but maybe over here. I fell in a hole. It's okay. Maybe we do something like this. I have too much junk in my inventory right now. Let me get a little room kind of assembled here, guys, and then I'll be back with you. All right, guys, I am back. I think I've got it all sorted out. So we'll have like a little room over here, and this will be where our Draconic stuff goes. So let's go back to this. Let's grab our various different crafting cores. We'll put you up here, and then we'll go one. I just realized that these are not nearly as big as I thought they were. I think we actually could bring these forward. Just one. I thought they took up a full block, but they actually only take up half a block. So in that case, let's put them here instead, like so. Put this guy there. My network. Okay. Try this again. Nope. Not there. Right there. Much better. No. You gotta place them just so. You gotta have like the magic touch. And you can kind of see behind them, which I don't really like. So we'll probably put some conduit facades on those. Well, actually, it's really not that bad, though. Like, you can see behind them, but you can barely see behind them, so maybe it's not that big of a deal? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But let's put this guy directly under the light right here. And then let's go and put our fusion crafting core right there. Okay, so we've got our fusion crafting all set up. Let's put our lab door there. Couple of invisible pressure plates, like so, to make the door open and close. And then we have access to this thing whenever we need it and whenever we want to use it. That should work out pretty well, I think. So basically, I'll have to spend some time. We'll upgrade these to the Draconic Fusion Crafting. I need to make sure I'm getting more diamonds, so I may have to go and revamp my quarry a little bit as well. Unless we can find some other way to get diamonds. Let's actually look at that real quick. Do we have another way to get diamonds that actually gives us... molecular transformer creates... That's from Industrial Craft, though. I really don't want to deal with Industrial Craft. Oh, the Tome of Alkahestry makes diamonds. And we do have one of those from earlier in the series. That might be the best way for us to get a lot of diamonds in a short amount of time. Like if we just straight up run out. I think I've still got my Tome of Super Cheatiness. Yeah, there it is right there. So what we could do... Looks like we have 440 diamonds right now. Bam! Look at that. Now we have more. And then all I need to do is let the thing refill with some redstone. Like so. It'll slowly fill up until it has 1,000 redstone, and then I can use it to make, looks like about 15 diamonds at a time. So, is it a perfect system? 1,000 redstone for 16 diamonds? Not really. Then again, I have 60,000 redstone, so... I mean... I don't know. It's a quick fix. Let's put it that way. It's a short-term solution. I think I do need to do something about my diamond supply, but we'll sort that out in a later episode because, my friends, I'm out of time for this one. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.